is about, so we'll be given a string, for example, this, and we need to find the word from here which we can form using this string, like using these strings, and it should be in a continuous, like uh, A P P L E, not a fumbled one. Like we can't use. I'll just say, because we can't use the map, because we need to have a continuous numbers, no, continuous characters, like how it is, like, or I will say it's a subsequence uh, of the word of here, from here. And what we need to return the longest word which we can create from this string. And if there is more than one longest string, like the same kind of a longest string and size is same, then we need to return the lexicographically smaller one. For example, over here, let me move down. We have three words. Let's take a word which is A, B, C, and here also A, B, C are there. So all are of the same length, but we need to return the smallest one, which is A, in a lexicographical manner. And we can assume that all the strings are lowercase letter, and the size of this array will not exceed 1000, and length of the string would also be 1000 only. Okay, so everybody understands this question?
Yes.
Okay, so anyone wants to give a try for this, any approach in their mind wants to give a try for this question? Or anyone has solved this question?
So I think we did some similar questions where we try to match one word with other, and if we get all the letters of that word in the other word using two-pointer approach, that is one potential answer. And for example, ALE, and then the S is a big string, then in D, let's take the zeroth index. So I will map A, and A is mapped. Then I'll move my pointer to next one. I couldn't find L, like B, D, then keep on moving. Then somewhere I will find L also. And after that, I find E also. So I got the length. So one pointer will always reach to the length of the other guy. If it doesn't reach, then they doesn't match at all.
Correct.
But if reach, then that means like they match. Now we have to do some other computation to find which are the longest length. If they are same length, then also find which one is lexicographical smaller.
How can we can use sorting over here?
Sorting of what?
On the basis of length, like in a decreasing manner.
Oh, so you're telling put first all the longest word in the start.
Yes.
Like monkey will be in the start.
Yes, and it doesn't have all the characters in that, so we'll move ahead with apple.
Okay. And what if there are two? Okay, then we have to still figure out the lexicographical way.
Yeah, then we need to make it so for example, if we get more than one length in a decreasing order, then, or we can append in a list all the answers which have the same length, and then just return, then make it in a lexicographically,
Some kind of comparison. Or even sort when sorting, just make the length and then lexicographically.
So we can sort on the basis of length, and then after that in a lexicographically order.
Can you repeat the steps? First, you are saying like you will sort the array.
Sort the array.
Sort the array by on the length of the word.
Okay.
So monkey will come at the start.
Then After that?
Then if the length is same, like if you're familiar with Java and other language, if in the comparator, we can write custom comparator. If the length is same for two words, then we'll go for the other one level deep. And we'll also compare the word itself, which one is smaller.
So basically, we are sorting the array first by length and then by the lexicographical, like increasing order.
Then by comparing the words, which one is lexicographically smaller should come on the left and the other guy will go on the right.
Okay, we have sorted this array. And what's next?
Then it is a simple problem. Just have to match like the one character is fully in the one word is fully in the other word, like using two pointers.
Sorry, like one word should be fully in the other string.
Yeah, like monkey is monkey fully in S. Can I find using two pointers? Yes, that is possible.
So basically, like you are trying to figure out for each word in the dictionary. Okay,
yeah.
If it is a subsequence, if there exists a subsequence in the input string.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So can you write it down? Like can you write it down like for each word in the dictionary? Just to clarify, like for each word in the dictionary.
Dictionary is this.
Yeah. Then for each, like what is suggested is like for each word in the dictionary, we will try to see if that word is a subsequence in the input string.
Yes. And first of all, we will be sorting on the basis of length.
I think that we already wrote at the top.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is sorting necessary for this? You can still traverse.
Yeah, then we have to do at the end. If either way, we have to do it.
I mean, if we have
we can go one word by one and then just take a variable whichever has the length more.
Yeah.
Then we can make it replace that with the new one which has more length.
Yeah, I mean it can be done that way as well, right?
Yeah, that also, and then sorting is not required. We just need to compare while we are solving this. And while we are iterating. And the other thing is, but what if we have the same length?
Yeah, if you come across the same length, then you will do the lexicographic comparison. So you can write that programmatically, like if the length, if the string that you have is same as that of the longest or whatever you have the string, then you will compare those two strings lexicographically using compare to method. I mean, in Java, that's what you can use. And in that case, you will determine which will be your resultant string.
I'll just write down the step. We are saying if length is same, then we need to check which one is the lexicographically smaller.
Yeah.
So the first step is like for each word, this problem reduces to figuring out whether that word is a subsequence of a input string. Okay, and then we store if it is true, then we store that word in a variable, maybe result variable, and then once we come across another word which is also a sequence, and if the size, like length of that word is lesser than whatever we got earlier, we will ignore that.
Yes.
But if the length is greater than the previous word, the previous result, then we will take that one. Otherwise, if the lengths are same, then we have to do the lexicographically smaller comparison.
Perfect.
Yes. Like we'll need to make a check. If the length is greater than the previous one, then we'll update that length. But if the length is same, then we further check would be the lexicographically smaller one, and that would be our new.
And for calculating, like for figuring out whether a word is a subsequence within a given input string, Asim already pointed out a solution. We can use two pointers iterate and then see if all the characters for a given word occurs like are present in the input string at any given index in the same order.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds great. One solution to me. Yeah. Okay. Anyone has doubt on this solution? Or
what is the performance? Either way, doesn't matter. We have to run through all the word in the dictionary.
sorry?
So you'll have to traverse all the words in the dictionary.
We need to because we don't know which is the longest one.
Yeah, what is the performance? Let's see.
Complexity.
Yeah.
So traversing is like whatever the length of our dictionary. First of all, we need to traverse at that length, which is, let's say, n.
Mm-hmm.
And for each word, we are checking the string. So it would be like order of n plus traversing this order of, let's say, k. It's n into k, I suppose.
So what's the n is size of your dictionary?
N is the size of the dictionary, and k is
and k is the length of k is all input, and what's the average length of each word?
okay, let's say m. So length of dictionary would be n. Then length of length of string is, let's say, k.
Yep. So I don't think like the average size of the word matters here because it should be n cross k directly, I guess. Yeah.
Because k is the max one, we are not traversing till k, but if the size of the string is also matching the word, that at most we should traverse the k size.
Yeah.
And yeah, so on a worst case, it would be k. So our complexity can be n into k.
And we can ignore the words which are greater than the input string.
Yeah, we'll ignore them.
Why would we ignore it? Let's see if there's a long word in the dictionary, but we have to travel, all the way to find out that the proper subsequence.
Because we need to make a word which is in a string, the characters which are in a string from that word.
Yeah, but let's suppose you have the last character of a word in the dictionary match the last character of the string. Then you have to go all the way.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Can you give an example?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say the string is apple, right? That S equal apple, right? And let's say there's one word in the dictionary that would be APPL and D, a lot of D, and the last character is E. Yeah, then we have to go all the way, right, to find if that match.
Yes, like but we will not match this word because the size of the word is greater than the input string, so we will simply ignore it. Because as per the question.
Okay, I see. We delete the.
We need to find the subsequence from this string.
Oh, okay, got it.
So here, like there is like no need to even check whether it is a subsequence. It cannot be.
Any other question? Okay. Sounds like we are all done for the day, and I'll stop recording.